Room must be made in the heavens for a church to have a legitimate to occupy a space or place in time and space. Now, the material that God uses to build foundations are people. Everybody is not foundation material. Oh, you better hear me. Everybody is not foundation material. Some people are only good once the house is built. They may be good for walls, they may be good for roofs, but they're not good to walk on. They don't have enough character that you can put pressure on them. So let me say this to you. If you are in a ministry in its inception, you need to stop having this mindset, well, I'm going to see if it's going to grow. No, you're supposed to be God. You mean you chose me to be a foundation stone? You chose me to build on? What a privilege that it is. What is it that you see in me, Lord, that you bring me to a ministry in the first 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years and it hasn't taken off yet, and you're going to use little old me? See, some people are so fickle, so fair weather, they don't understand God brought you because I saw something in you that can be memorialized. What do I mean by memorialized? It means that you become the foundation stone. So 20 years from now, people are still walking on you. They're still walking on the impartation of your spirit and your heart. And that triggers a blessing and an inheritance that continues on even when you leave the earth realm to your seed, to your seed seed. Well, see, everybody can't perceive that. I wish somebody hear me. And so when churches are in their embryonic beginning stage and they're emerging and going through the process, people disdain the church. They ain't going nowhere. Ain't nothing to that. You know why? Because they're not spiritual. They say they're spiritual, but they're church people. And they only go by what they see and not by what they perceive. Because they're not in the realm of perception. I wish somebody talked to me in the house. But those who have some perception only have one question. And here is their question. God, did you bring me here? That's all I need to know. I don't care if it's 2 people, 3 people. I don't care what it is. Is this my assignment? And once you know it's your assignment, you lock yourself in and say, this is what God charged me to do. And as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord according to his direction. But saints are fickle. Many times instead of getting advice from the Holy Ghost, they get advice from their friend, their mama, man, daddy. Come on, somebody. Talk to me to get people's opinions. They're measuring things in the flesh. Well, you know, it's too far away. You know, it's not in the right neighborhood. Well, you know, it's not enough children for my children. Here's the question. Did God say it? I think God knows a little better than I know. Amen. Say amen, somebody. I think he knows a little bit better than you know. Amen? Yes, so the Bible says, despise not the small beginning. Let me give you a verse. Oh, Lord, just change my message. Let's go to the book of Psalms. The book of Psalms. We're going to go to chapter 80, verse 8. Thou hast brought a vine out of Egypt. Thou hast cast out the heathen and planted it. Listen to this, verse 9. Thou prepared room before it. Thou prepared room before it. Oh, bless the Lord. Somebody say, God will make room for you. What does it mean to make room? To create a space, to display something, to open a portal, to open a window, open a door, to set you in, to fasten you, to establish you, to confirm you in a place. Everything in existence is done against resistance. The devil wants nothing to happen. If it was up to the devil, we would have never discovered the wheel. Man wouldn't know how to cook food. We wouldn't know what electricity was. Everything in the spirit realm is resisted by the devil. And the only way anything comes into existence is there must be authority, power, and warfare. Authority, power, and warfare. Now you can warfare, but if you have no authority, you just throw punches. Oh, come on, somebody. If you do not have authority, your warfare, the Bible says, you are like one throwing punches in the air. So when God decides that he's going to plant a church somewhere, and people who think they know so much say stuff like, well, there's a church on every corner. That's God's business. We don't need another church. That's God's business. Hello, somebody talk to me in the house. So God decides, or pulls a decision out of eternity that was already made, that he's going to gather a body of people together and plant them. The first thing he does is he begins to make room. What do I mean by making room? Whatever space that you are assigned to occupy has been preoccupied by demonic forces. And they are unwilling to give up that space or that place. And guess what? They are not dislodged by you getting a charter. Oh. That means nothing to them. It's a legal decision. But it's not a legal heavenly decision. It's an earth realm decision. So that's not what causes them to move. You say, well, that's too spooky. I'm just going to give me a building and start a church. Yeah, you can start an organization. But in order for it to be planted and have impact, there must be some displacement. Something must be moved. The Bible says the whole earth lies in darkness. There are all kinds of powers, principalities, princes, rulers, captains, who have territorial authority over areas, realms, and spheres. And so God selects a man and a woman. He says, here's what he does. I'm going to give you some heavy stuff. I could give you some soup, but I don't want to do that. I'll give you some meat. So don't go home and say, I didn't understand. Go home and try to understand. That's a better way to do it, right? Amen? But I don't understand. That's good. Isn't it exciting when you don't understand? Because that means I can go understand. If someone always preached to you where you are, how are you going to go up? Jesus did not preach to disciples where they were. They always were going, Jesus, what you talking about? Jesus, what in the world are you talking about? Will you explain it to us? So I didn't come to give you no soup and no milk and no cornflakes. Amen? So now watch this. The only legal authority in planting a church is an apostle. Well, let me try that again. The synonym for the word apostle is principality. Every realm, as I mentioned to you, is preoccupied by forces who at one time had a legitimate right. So God takes an officer of the kingdom, a captain, a general, and assigns them to a place. Now here's the problem. The officer doesn't look like one according to what you know they should look like, or what you think they should look like. Because you're used to what Christian TV has showed you and the world has showed you. Hello, somebody. That an apostle is a big muckety muck. Hello, somebody. Person. Talk to me in the house. And so when someone has an apostolic anointing that has grace to make room, if you're not spiritual, you won't see it. You might say, well, wait. I know pastors who started churches and were not apostles. Let me give you some revelation on that. All right? Let me open your eyes. The devil is a lawyer. He legislates in the heavens and he does nothing. He will not respond to anything that's illegal. You understand what I'm saying? He understands the laws of heaven. And he uses them to his advantage. And so if someone comes along who doesn't have authority to make room, he won't move. So God will take a pastor, a missionary, evangelist, whatever you want to call them, and he'll make them or bestow upon them what we call a temporary apostolic anointing. The Greek word is tempo. When Jesus said he was sent, the word there is not apostolos. It is tempo. It means temporarily sent. Sent for an assignment. So God takes a man or woman and says, I'm sending you over there on Broadview and you're going to start a church. I'm putting on you an anointing, a tempo anointing, temporary anointing. So that when you walk into that arena, the enemy understands your rank. And now he has to move because you're legal. Now, when someone is sent to make room for you, they're making room for you. They're making room that there is a place that you would walk in that if you had not met them, you would have never accessed. When Moses took Joshua up the Mount Sinai into the very presence of God, Joshua entered into a realm he would have never known if Moses hadn't taken them there. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. So your pastor apostles paid a price, got an anointing, received a legal status to make room. So you might have a place to occupy and dwell. That information, knowledge, wisdom, increase, change, growth might come upon your life. But the problem is, if you're not spiritual, you won't see it. Hello, somebody. Because you're busy focusing on things that don't matter. Well, they sang and I didn't get a chance to sing. Hello, somebody. They shook their hand and I didn't get a chance to get my hand shaken. You're misperceiving. Your mindset needs to be, wait a minute, God. You sent me to this man or woman of God. Because they made room for it. No matter what it looks like, I am in a place that I could not have occupied. God, help me not to look around, but help me to find out where I am now. It's like you said to Adam, we're off now. Adam didn't know where he was. God wasn't saying, Adam, where are you, in the sense of, I don't know where you are. He's saying, you don't know where you are. Wow. God's omniscient. So your assignment as a member of this local body is, God, help me understand where I am. Not where she is, not where he is, but where I am. And what has accrued to me? What has happened to me? How have I benefited? God, there's some things that have happened in my life that I don't even know happened since I came here. Look at this. Thou brought a vine out of Egypt. You the vine. God brought you out of Egypt. Brought you out of the world. Oh, let me say this to you. Brought you out of your family. like that some of y'all came from some demonic families. Let me try this again. Some of y'all came out of some demonic families. Your lineage was full of mess. Mama was crazy, granddaddy was crazy. Come on, somebody. Incest, all. Come on, you know I'm telling the truth. Hello, somebody. And God brought you out.
Thank you, God.
Well, He had to send someone before you to bring you out and give you some place to go once you came out. He said He brought them forth, He brought a vine out of Egypt and cast out the heathen and planted it. Cast out the heathen. Do you understand that there was someone occupying a space that belonged to you? Oh, let me try it again. There was someone who had money that belonged to you. Someone that has favor that belongs to you. Someone has a life position that belongs to you. But you had no ability to appropriate that on your own. So God had to raise up somebody, send them before you. Hello, somebody. Cast out those spirits that will occupy your rightful place and let you freely benefit for free what they had to pay for. Are you understanding that? Sometimes you're walking in a place, in a space that a man or woman of God paid for that you got for free. And you got the nerve to be mad. You got the nerve to not want to tithe and not want to give. And your life has changed. Jesus. Let me say this to you. If you're in a church and your life has not changed, then you're in the wrong church. One of the indications that you're in the right house is that your life has changed. And life change is not always money. It's not. The Bible says money answers all things, but you cannot build a doctrine on one verse. Money's not the answer to everything.
Right.
There's some stuff money can't make nobody love you.
Correct. Come on now.
Money can't heal you.
Correct.
Money can't fix your mind.
Correct.
Money can't bring your son out the street.
Correct.
Money can't protect you from a bullet.
Correct.
Money cannot take you into your preordained God-designed purpose. Only a person who can oversee you. Oversee. The Greek word episkopos means to see past your barriers. There are people who can oversee you. There are people who see more for you than you see for yourself. And you think they're in your business. They're not in your business. They just see what you can't see. They see this greatness, potential, capacity in you, and all you think about is, you think that man gonna come back? Come on, somebody, you better talk to me this morning. Cast out the heathen and planted. So watch this. Now you need to be planted. Here's an interesting thing about planting. You cannot plant a plant by sitting on top of the ground. Planting means something has to be moved. So when God, watch this, and I want to stress this out. When God's talking about it needs to be planted, not only are you being planted, but He's planting something in you. And guess what? To plant something in you, He's got to get something out of you. So you're mad. Because you want it, but you don't want to pay no price. God begins the excavation process getting some stuff out of you so he can put some stuff in you, and you want to leave the church and go someplace where all they do is sing and jump and bump and scream and holler because it don't hurt. Oh, Jesus. Oh, nothing planted in you, nothing comes out of you. You can live in your sin. Hello, somebody. You can be what you want to be. Let me go over there, but you're a dead man walking. Come on, somebody.
Come on now.
Nothing,
Come on, Papa.
nothing has grown in you. So God brings you to a place, a broken out place, a room, space made for you. And so now space is made for you. Now he's trying to make space in you.
Mm-hmm. Come on now.
Oh. So he can put something in you. Not only can he put something in you, but he can activate what's in you that you didn't even know what was there. And when you get in the right church, here's what happens. They begin to activate some stuff in you that you didn't know was there.
That's right.
Oh. Now you got a challenge. Why they asking me to do that? I can't do that. But so you got an overseer. The overseer sees about you what you don't know about you. Because everybody needs a revelation verification. Everybody needs to have you revealed to you. If you are convinced that you completely know you, you are a pitifully poor, sorrowful person. I hope there's more to me than what I know about me today. Jesus Lord. I hope this ain't that the road.
Right.
Am I talking to somebody this morning?
Yeah.
They wouldn't. Now, God wants to cause you to take root, deep root, deep root. He wants you to become what the scripture calls a green bay tree. That all the fowls of the air can sit under your branches. That people can sit under the shadow of your boughs and of your branches. But he had to bring you to a place where he can put you somewhere and put something in you, and the devil will challenge you in every step of the process. And the main place he's going to challenge you is in you. Oh, yeah. And you know, this place ain't growing. Are you growing?
Right. You better ask somebody.
Huh?
Right.
Are you growing?
Right.
Do you have, is it growing? Do you have divine perspective to understand God's process? God never starts anything big.
Nope.
When he wanted a whole new race, it took one person, Jesus, who's the founder of a new race. When he wanted a nation, he selected Abraham, one person. Are you listening to me? Hello, somebody. Because God